Previously on Deathwatch.
Exterminate any presence of xenos that you encounter.
Feel no more fear, soldiers of Avalos. The Emperor's Space Marine walk among you.
Remember that as a last resort, you can always give your life in the service of the Emperor.
Your arm is torn off. Your entire arm just goes a-flying.
If you ever imply the taint of chaos again, that will be the last thing you say, Governor. We want to confirm the presence of Genestealers and a Broodlord on planet. There's presence of a High Fleet's vanguard in orbit. The Valiant Agony has been lost, going down before we landed on planet. And Inquisitor Mancho is missing in action, possibly dead.
Brother Manius collapses, bleeding from countless wounds, and the Genestealer is soaked in his blood and viscera, turns its eyes at you two.
By the Emperor. Space Marines. My lords.
You hear kind of a shuffling noise behind you as Brenda moves back, and you turn around. Lorken, you also turn around, I guess, because the Space Marines are, and you see the decapitated body of Brenda collapse to the ground as a creature somewhat similar to the Genestealers, but in some ways not, because he's maybe twice the size of a Genestealer. Heavily shelled, armored, hisses at you. Hi everyone, welcome back to another episode of, I guess we'd call it Swede Rolls Deathwatch Edition.
It's easier that way.
Yeah, we're getting rid of Swede Rollers. Just too many Swedes around. Toby, fix that in
We're only Swedes!
Fix that in post-process.
What?
I'm Chris.
I'm Toby.
I'm John.
I'm Frederick.
And we are back for another exciting, we're back.
You murdered me.
This is the only fun I have. We're back for the thrilling conclusion, perhaps, of this arc, or this group. We'll see.
Or it's just the beginning.
Yes.
Definitely.
Just to refresh everyone's minds, I'm the GM.
My name is Brother Angus.
Of the,
Storm Wardens.
yes.
Also, Angus Beef.
Yes, I drew that conclusion the first time you mentioned
He's
his
very
name.
beefy.
Excellent. Good. Great work.
Yes.
Frederick.
And I'm Brother Alaberus of the Crimson Fist, and I'm not named after meat.
No, you're just hard to pronounce.
Yeah.
I am the former Manius Lampronius Electus. So
Dead.
happy I wrote that entire backstory.
He will live on in our memories. I guarantee
Not
it.
salty. Not salty.
No. And you have no right to be.
I am the current street thug Lorken.
Lorken,
Okay,
yes.
yeah.
Who has now gotten some stats.
Yes.
I was actually expecting Chris to say hashtag sorry, not sorry.
Well, I mean, that goes without saying. Yes, in the previous episode, unfortunately, Brother Manius, being unarmed, had a hard time fighting back against the Tyranids. And while we did forget that you could burn fate points to stay alive...
I'm gonna quote Chris here, like, your character is extremely dead.
Yeah.
I'm not just dead, I'm extremely dead.
That was because you brought up the idea of a librarian dreadnought, and that's...
And you had to kill him, like really kill him.
Well, it's gonna take a little while before you guys get back onto Ariok anyway, so chances of Manius...
in 5 sessions, I'll be back.
Yeah, I guess. But we'll see a new
Once
character
more
from you in a
into
little
back.
bit. But for now, you're...
Lorken.
Lorken, with your NPC friend...
Dead and Doven.
Well, Brenda had a little bit of an
Yeah,
accident.
Brenda definitely has
Long last against the Broodlord, however, not...
Hey, surviving like 2 seconds against a Broodlord, hey, that's pretty good stats for a human.
A Broodlord is to a Genestealer what a Terminator is to a Space Marine, I believe. Or more appropriately, what a Space Marine is to a human.
Yeah, that's better.
That's probably a better comparison.
Bigger, meaner, harder to kill. But incidentally, not that much armor. Alright, so we're gonna start off with some fighting, right? And you're in kind of an open area.
Fuck off!
Oh, sorry.
I'm sensing some hostility here, perhaps.
No, sorry, no.
I gave you a great character.
I'm just happy to be here, man. So you can murder me in front of the entire world.
Look,
This just used to be
look,
you and me.
here. Okay, look, man, look.
You'll
Listen,
give your
listen.
life for the Emperor. That's
Oh,
your
yeah,
duty.
You died the only way you could want to die. Thank you
Alone
for-
and unloved?
Thank you for not.
Wow!
What?
Wow!
Jesus.
You were right next to me. How was I alone and unloved?
Alone in my heart.
Oh my god, we're having a great. This is a new recording session, as you can probably tell from the energy in our voices.
Yes,
as it
exactly.
kind of degrades very quickly.
And it
I-
was
I,
Midsummer's Eve
I'm-
yesterday, so,
so
we're
we're all
kind of
hungover.
tired.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Yeah, Toby, sorry.
So I have a question.
Yes, what's your question?
We're gonna start on combat, right?
Yes, initiative.
Don't have any dice.
Oh, you can borrow some of mine.
Oh, Fredrik, he is a champ. The champ.
Yes.
Okay, just gonna write up initiative
Something's gonna
here.
get fixed.
Broodlord, Angus, Brother Angie, Brother Al, Leviticus. No, it was Lorken.
What?
Lorken.
What the fuck?
And
Christian,
Doven.
what is this armor on the rebel leader profile? Bloodstained flak armor. Like, is bloodstained a quality of the armor?
Look, man, I just copied what was in the book.
God damn, darkness.
Grimdark. Blood. It has a lot of iron in it.
Yeah.
Iron protects against stuff.
Emperor
Darkness,
protects.
my old friend.
Alright, I'm gonna roll initiative for the Broodlord now.
Okay.
And he has agility 60, so that's 14 initiative. And Brother Angus, what did you roll?
Yes. You only roll one.
Yes, you had a d10 and roll, add your dex.
Agility.
Agility, yeah.
5.
Okay. 5, Alaberus.
6.
6, Lorken.
10 and 10.
And 10. You guys get to act second first. But first, the Broodlord. I wonder what he'll do.
Oh,
So-
measly humans.
We discussed this off camera, but considering the fact I fucked up, I didn't copy their skills onto these little reference sheets because I didn't think it was relevant. But it is, because apparently they have dodge plus 10, so they dodge at 70, not
On the
30.
other hand, this adventure is probably designed for a larger party than we have.
That's true. And the follow-up
So-
adventure actually specifically says that if you're less than 4 players, you should have all the encounters. But this didn't. So, there you go. Okay.
Like being beaten on the first day of school, basically.
Yeah.
Well, welcome.
Welcome to 40k, bitch, and it just kicks you in the head. Dunks in the toilet, as it were. So the Broodlord. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Catch a tiger by the tail. Wait, no.
I just
Just
pushed
roll a
Doven
die.
forward.
Okay, I'm gonna roll a die, and it's gonna go for the. There's 4 of you.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna roll D100. 1 to 25 is Angus. 26 to 50 is Alaberus. 51 to 75 is Lorken, and 76 to 100 is Doven. So here we go.
The unimportant one.
97, Doven.
As I said, I pushed Doven forward.
Doven, you handle this. All right, it goes against Doven.
How many
Weapons
wounds does Doven have?
67.
He has 16 wounds.
Oh.
Sweet. That's a hit with 3 degrees of success. Doven tries to dodge, I assume?
Armor?
He can dodge. Let me see if I have... I'm gonna see if he has some skills here, actually. Just a second.
I do not think he succeeds.
He is what? He's a rebel leader, right?
Yeah.
Rebel leaders. We're using stats from the actual game for Doven and Lorken for now. Guess we didn't roll anything. So rebel leader doesn't say skills, so that sucks. He doesn't have any skills, so he rolls half his agility, which is 30. So
Yeah. Well, half would be 15.
yes, yeah, so 50.
Oh,
Did he?
63.
He has 2 fate points. You can roll again if you want.
Or just use one to not die.
Well, I mean,
Oh, he's really...
94?
he gets hit.
Let's just stop it at there.
Yeah.
Let it die.
Doven goes, for the Emperor! And he takes it like a man. And of course, this is 2d10 plus 12 No, wait, no, that was the Landstorm Genestealer. This is 2d10 plus 12 again.
He has 16 wounds.
So here we go.
He might die.
14 plus 12, so that's 26.
He's pureed.
He's just
He
he's just gone.
Just scraping Dovan.
Dovan is no more.
Do you hear how happy Christian is when he kills my characters?
I can't help it. I laugh when I'm joyous.
God damn
But
it.
he occupied the Broodlord, who's no longer in close combat, meaning it's easier to shoot him now. Yeah,
This is the purpose of humans, buying one turn for the Space Marines.
Dovan served a purpose. And now it's Lorken. Fire your bolter.
I'm gonna fire my plasma pistol.
Okay, yeah, you have a plasma pistol. That's the thing that is.
That's pretty dangerous.
Yeah, he
for a
stole
human.
it from, acquired it.
Do not fail.
25 out of 55?
No,
so
that's a good,
3
that's a good
degrees.
shot. So, damage?
1d...
Or is he gonna dodge?
2d10s.
AP.
6.
Okay, so he has 2 armor left. His unnatural toughness, I think? Yes, 12. So, yeah.
13 damage.
13 damage, all in all.
Yep.
Okay, that's no damage, unfortunately.
Aww.
But the Broodlord now spots Lorken and is pissed. It's growling pretty deeply at him. But unfortunately for him, it's Brother Alaberus' turn.
Yeah, and
What does Alaberus do?
Hellfire rounds?
I shoot it.
You go full round. This is close range, by the way. This is really close range.
Okay.
So that
it's
would be...
harder?
Now it's a plus 10, isn't it?
That's a plus 10, yeah.
Okay.
Short range, yeah.
So 50, 60, 70.
70 to hit? Jesus.
Yeah, I am.
Oh yeah, you're full auto. No,
and I am a tactical marine, so I get plus 10 to bolter.
Alright, hit it. Come on, fucking kill this guy.
I rerolled that.
Okay.
That was 97.
That was 97. Burn a fate point, then reroll.
God damn it.
Yeah. 44.
44. That's 2 degrees of success.
Yeah.
So that's 2 hits.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's do it.
2 hits. It tries to evade, but it can only evade one of them. So that's 70. And it succeeds, so you get 1 hit in.
Okay. And it's Hellfire round.
Ignores natural armor.
So let's see. 9 plus 4, 13.
13 damage, all in all. So that's 1 damage. Okay. Brother Angus, it's your turn.
Yeah.
Power fist.
I'm not gonna get close to that thing right now. What I'm
Do
gonna
you
try
have
to...
Hellfire rounds?
We all come with that starting gear.
No.
No.
That's...
I will...
Brother Manius had a lot of Hellfire rounds if you
I
looted
have
them.
fire.
Did he?
Yeah,
I have-
like 5 clips to a bolter.
You had 5 clips Hellfire rounds.
Yeah.
Then Toby has that, if he wants to.
I mean, standard procedures
it
to
would,
loot
it
them
would
all.
make sense to be like, oh, yes, I'm going to take these rounds specifically designed to fight Tyranids.
Yeah.
So you get Hellfire rounds
Okay.
too. Y'all get
Is
Hellfire
there
rounds.
is there a difference?
Hellfire round for everybody.
Is there a difference in damage on these?
They ignore natural armor.
They ignore natural armor, which is good.
And you crit on... and just not on a 10, a 9 and a 10.
Okay. So I'm gonna try to hit.
You get plus
With-
10 for
plus
shooting,
10 for
short
that.
range, and plus
Yeah.
10 for rapid fire too, right? Or,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Rapid fire.
Or semi-auto fire.
Okay. So I
Plus
have
20.
69.
Nice.
Yep. And 49. So that's
2 degrees of success. 2 hits.
Yes.
So roll 2 hits.
Yep. Wait, what? Two damage, you mean?
Yes.
Yes.
2 damage.
It's 1d10 plus 9 on the round.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's no difference. Okay.
You should roll them separately, by the way. They're separate hits. Why didn't you roll 2? Okay.
First one, I got
They
a
dodged one.
19.
Did you roll a 10?
No, a 9.
That's a crit. So roll another d10.
Yep.
So 19 plus...
There's an 8 on it.
So that's a
four.
plus 5.
plus 4.
Oh, yeah,
Plus
plus 4.
So 23 damage. Sweet. That's 11 damage to him. Good.
Yes, and I still have a hit to roll,
Mm-hmm.
and that's a 7. So 17.
17? Yep. That's another 5 damage.
Or let's see.
Walolo.
So you guys have cost him 17 damage. That's almost a quarter. of his health.
Cool.
Cool.
He now rips another Space Marine apart.
Okay, the Broodlord. Who does it go for? 1, 2, 3, Angus. 4, 2, 6, Lorkar. No,
Lorken.
Lorken, sorry, not Lorgar. That would be weird.
Copyright issues.
And then 7 to 10, Brother Alaberus. And he goes to Brother Alaberus.
Finally.
He leaps at him. Going in for the kill.
I am in the shadows.
Weapon skill. He
I am
rolled a
rock.
1. So,
I might be in trouble.
you might want to dodge.
I might want to dodge.
Succeed? Just a recommendation?
I don't.
What is your dodge?
It's my 38.
That's a 36. That's a success.
No, that's a
56.
56.
Oh, okay. You can use a fate point. You've already used one.
Or I could lower the damage with a faith point as well. Or, well, regain health, basically.
Yeah. Well, someone wants to read up on fate points. What we're
I
playing?
did before we...
Oh, okay. Oh, good work. Good work. Okay, so I guess you're taking it like a man then.
Yes.
I'm just gonna say he's doing double AP damage because he rolled a 1.
Okay.
Just saying.
He's gonna penetrate my armor.
Yes.
He
that's-
doesn't ignore armor like the other Genestealers?
No, this ignores armor because he rolled more than 2 degrees of success. It gets double pen, so that's pen 10. Not to be confused with Ben 10, which is a series I have not seen.
Neither have I.
Okay, so I guess he's gonna cause you damage. 2d10 plus 12.
If I'm alone after this, I'm gonna blame you all.
6 plus 12.
We're not
18.
gonna care.
Minus your toughness.
Yeah.
At least I have
So
that.
10 damage.
10
That
damage.
stings.
That hurts a lot, probably.
At least I will have the honor. Don't grapple my dudes.
Yes, exactly. Don't grapple. Unless the situation calls for grapple. In which case, if 3 out of 4 vote for yes grapple, then you may grapple.
It's a democratic decision to
Yes.
grapple a person. Awesome.
So,
Of course, I have the veto, so if I say
Wow. So it's a
it's a
it's a
democratic...
sham democracy.
It's the UN. All right. A political commentary aside, it is now the turn of Lorken. You can shoot into combat.
Yeah.
You can shoot into combat if you want.
I'm gonna shoot the Broodlord.
Yeah. Did you wait? You can only fire 1 shot at a time, right? Plus 1 pistol.
It has
So that means you can aim for half a round to get another plus 10.
I assume I can only shoot one.
It should say 1/dash/dash if you can only shoot.
Single fire, yeah.
But if you then you take half a turn to aim, so this gives you plus 10, which negates the firing into
Okay.
close combat.
I'll do that.
Okay.
I forgot that I should have dealt 2 more damage with my bolter, but that's fine.
I will not be hitting.
Okay. Do you want to use a fate or are you?
No.
Okay. Cool beans.
Save that.
It is
sorry.
now-
Save that sweet fate point.
Alaberus.
I feel a lot of pain right now.
Yeah, you're in a lot of pain.
Or are
But
you?
Yeah, until the drugs kick in.
Remember, it is recommended, even though it's firing in close combat. I would recommend firing.
I would fire because I have a bolter.
Yeah, fire
Bolters are good.
Fire at this asshole. He's big. That means he has huge guts. Rip and tear. With your bolter.
I was about to put a chain sword attachment to my bolter, but decided not to.
What? You sick
You
bastard.
should have.
I'm blasting this.
That will also create copyright issues.
You can, in the rules, put chainsword attachments.
Yeah, sure. And you can also play Gears of War.
Sure, and you can also
that's
attach
a
a power
9.
fist on it.
It's a 9.
Yeah.
Alright, that's 3 hits. He tries to dodge one of them. He dodges one of them, but gets hit by 2 of them. They negate his natural armor, so roll damage. Shoot. Fucking kill this asshole.
Let's see. 15.
15, so that's 3 damage. You're past the quarter threshold.
And let's see. 16, 18.
18, so that's another 5 damage. No, 6 damage. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, you have caused a total of 28 damage to him. He has 62 wounds left. Toby, your
If
turn.
I can get a good power fist
Yeah, you can if you want. Which would cost more.
Has he dodged this time?
He has dodged this
He
time.
has
so
dodged
fire
this
at
time.
that fucker.
And you do get a damage or a hit bonus because we're 2 in melee with it.
Yes.
I guess
Also.
the Power Fist actually cost a shit ton of damage before.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
40.
You know,
41.
It snapped
To be exact.
Genestealer in half.
Just punch that bitch.
I'm gonna go forward and punch that. First of all, how many of us are in close combat?
1.
So
So with
one.
you 2.
okay.
So
So
you get
that's a +1,
Yep.
plus 10.
Yep.
And I'm just gonna see.
If you do an all-out attack, that gives you +20 to weapon skill. And it is the end of the turn. He has already acted, so that means you won't get a penalty for it.
Is that so?
Oh wait, actually,
Or is it until my next turn?
it's probably until your next
Since
turn.
your name is Angus, also I think you get +10 if you scream freedom while you're doing it.
Yes. Yes, that is true.
Freedom.
It's in the living errata of the game.
Great, great.
There's a lot of weird rules in that.
Dying dreams of the GM. Living a rot of the game. Same thing.
Oh yeah, but no, I'm gonna go ahead and fuck it. I'm just gonna go all out on this bastard.
All right,
You're gonna go ahead and fuck the
So
GM.
I have a plus 30. That gives me 77.
Yeah. Hopefully you'll hit.
What
did you roll?
I'm just gonna change a number here on my cheat, and
Fate.
Reroll.
I rolled 79.
Oh man.
Okay, that's good. 23.
And you add successes, right, to your damage, don't you?
Think so.
I can't say for sure with melee weapons
Okay, hold on.
because of things.
Unarmed combat. 1d5. Oh wait, no, that's unarmed. Apply subtract TB and AP from damage roll if damage over wounds. I don't actually have a. I don't have. Whatever. Roll damage.
2d10 plus 14.
Did you add your strength bonus to that?
No,
Do you?
it is the strength
Oh, okay.
bonus
2d10
from the
plus
servo.
14.
Yes,
What's the AP? 5.
10.
Okay. No armor for this guy?
No. I have rolled, let's see now, 11 plus 14.
25.
So 25.
That's 13 damage. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. You have cost more damage. I'm not going to count that. 2, 10, 20,
Okay,
30,
fine.
40. 41 damage. You're over half.
Woo!
You can do this.
Yeah.
It's turn.
Fuck.
But it turns to you, brother Angus.
What? No.
It's not happy. It didn't like that. That's not how you stroke a lover.
I do not believe the servo arm is for stroking.
It's for choking?
Oh, obviously not the way you're using it. So it pretty much tries to hit you.
I'm not trying to choke stroke a bitch.
It hits with a 3. Do you try to dodge or parry?
With what? An all-out attack?
Oh, wait. There you go. Okay. Damage. Here we go.
Yep. I'm gonna try to just focus on not dying.
Okay. 2d10 plus 12.
Yep.
8 plus 12. So that's 20 minus your toughness.
Which is 8.
8. So you get 12 wounds.
No armor?
Nope.
Okay.
You have 6 health left, right?
Yes.
Perfect. Now it's Lorken's turn. Lorken, you're seeing these space marines. Joe's like, what? My turn? You're seeing these space marines just fight for their lives. They're taking some serious wounds.
Awesome.
Leg it!
I'll duck behind this little cover and just shoot.
Just shoot at the fucker. Remember, you negate because of the close range and the aiming. You get plus 10 actually to hit. I think.
Actually, you get
Shooting
plus-
into combat?
Yeah. Plus
Actually, I have so horrible ballistic skill. I should probably just draw my sword and fight.
Well, you have a power sword. How high AP is that?
5.
Still gets 3 armor for it. Might want to consider how much damage you can cause. On the other hand, your pistol hasn't done much, so why the fuck not?
Lorken!
I'll
Just
charge,
rush in.
Charge with the power sword.
All right, Lorken just draws his sword and screams for Avalos, perhaps?
Just wordless screaming.
Alright.
Half panicked.
Sword breaches.
God.
I don't know why I'm doing this!
86.
Fate
Holy
point,
bone.
perhaps?
He could help.
What was the last
84.
Wow. Okay.
Remember that you get plus 30 now to hit because we're 3.
Yeah, and you're doing an all-out attack.
Oh.
If you're doing an
Oh,
all-out...
actually, if I have plus 30, I succeed both times.
All right. Okay. Fine. No
Okay.
fate point burn then.
Okay.
Good damage.
That's 10 damage.
Oh. Strength bonus?
Strength bonus?
Yeah, that's actually 14 damage.
Okay.
Still not enough, unfortunately. Dink! Your sword bounces off.
This is a power sword. It goes through anything. Boink.
Yes. Brother Alaberus, your turn. This is a clusterfuck going on right now.
Yeah.
Just grab your flamer and swipe broadly.
No, that's the worst idea. It doesn't cause any damage to a Broodlord.
But it will certainly kill us too.
Yeah, probably.
It's a team wipe after all.
No, you got this. You got over half damage done.
Yeah,
Fucking shoot this fucker.
Yeah, I'm
I'm not
shooting
gonna
it.
shoot it.
I'm really
I'm-
rooting for you guys.
Yeah, I hear that.
I'm
I'm
not
trying
trolling.
to not show any pain as I... Well, you can't see
No,
my
of
facial
course not.
expression. Because
You're grim and stoic, as usual.
Yes.
You give a grunt. Bing.
I fate point.
Fate point. Okay, how many do you have left?
I fate point.
1 after this.
But burning them is a different...
I hit.
Okay, how many degrees of success? 2. So he tries to dodge one of them. And he misses. He actually fails a roll for the first time. And you hit
Thank
with 2.
fucking
Yeah.
God.
79, and he needed a 70, so...
I feel kind of proud of myself for forcing that one
Yeah.
to fail.
You
Oh,
roll 1
boy.
damage at a time.
Yeah,
Okay,
that's
okay.
because I need to
Why
roll...
are you rolling 2 d10s?
Because Bolters rolled 2 and apply the highest.
Toby didn't roll that.
No, because
Tearing.
I didn't know that rule because of someone.
Tearing.
Okay, well, fine. Roll away.
Hey, I rolled pretty good in
Yeah,
there.
you did.
Let's see. 15, 17.
17 damage, so that's minus 12. 5 damage. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
That's a righteous fury.
Plus 4.
So
13 plus 10.
So 18, 20, 24.
24. 12 damage. Nice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
So
11,
one of us
12.
might actually survive this.
2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11. 11 times 5 is 55. 58 damage. You're doing good. He's only got 22 wounds left. Toby, finish this fucker.
Okay, so
Brother Angus, filled with righteous fury.
righteous fury, and furious anger, and
And angerous fury. Ooh.
anyway.
Okay,
So
they can't all be winners.
no.
Lorken just stares amazed at the Space Marines.
Okay, so
Standing and talking
now
about furious
we
anger.
are outnumbering it by 3.
Yeah.
Yes.
3 to 1. So that's plus 20, and I do not think
Go all out attack. Plus 40.
I will die if that happens.
But you'll deal a lot
Ah,
of
fuck
damage.
it. If I don't kill it, I almost deserve to die. So I'll go out all on that attack. So I have 87.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna go roll and 65. I hit.
Here it is. The degree of success is the minimum damage for every
Yeah.
die.
Ooh.
So you rolled 66
65.
against.
87.
So
two.
that's 3 degrees of success. So
Let's see, you get plus 50 in total because all out attack and outnumbered.
and your normal is 49, right?
47.
So you
No.
roll against 97.
Uh,
And you rolled 65, right?
yeah.
No, 55?
No, this is 65. I rolled 65.
Mm-hmm. So 3 degrees of success.
Okay. I didn't know about the extra 10 because of reasons.
Okay, so 3 degrees of success. So your damage rolls are at least at 3.
Yay. So?
That's good. We should remember that. I think we probably fucked up.
Okay, so
It's a lot of rules in this game.
I will then go ahead and roll for damage.
Yep. Roll for
I
damage.
don't roll for... It is a singular roll.
If you cost 22 damage, you kill him.
Okay. Well, let's see now. 3 plus 11, 17 plus 14.
31. Minus 12 is 19.
Damn it!
1,
So close.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
What,
12,
when is the righteous fury on a die roll?
9.
11, 12, 13, 14, 15,
Oh, wait,
16,
10?
17, 18, 19. 3 more damage and he is down. Unfortunately for you, the Broodlord has a turn to act right now.
Yeah, and don't let the human steal the Space Marine glory.
He goes for the human.
I've done no damage so far.
Your goons have served as a distraction. All right.
That's the highest honor I could ever achieve.
In good old GM tradition, I'm going to roll a die. Angus has caused the most damage. So 1 to 4, he goes
What?
for Angus.
Oh, hang on. What?
5 to 6, he goes... No, 5 to 7, he goes for Lorken. And 8 to 10, he goes for Alaberus.
I think this is unfair.
Angus.
Can I roll a fellowship roll to taunt him? And maybe
You can
make
you
him
can do
attack me?
you can roll a watch out, sir, and throw yourself in front of him.
Me dude! What shoot?
44. So that's
Okay,
a 2
so,
degree of
may I
success.
add a extra skill roll for this? Put civilian in harm.
Yeah, sure.
You want
absolutely.
more corruption?
No, the old grab.
I mean, like, it would be so much easier if you just took the civilian here and just put him in front
Let's
of
roll
me.
damage.
What? No, fuck. No.
Here we go.
Access
Okay,
denied.
fine.
12 plus 2d10.
I am probably dead.
But yes, 12 plus 12, 24 minus 8,
-8.
so 14.
I'm dead.
How many over... You have 6
Uh,
wounds left, right?
So yes, so I'm
Fate
12.
point.
How many fate points do you have maximum?
Well, a maximum of 5.
Okay, this is how it works. You may burn a fate point
Yeah.
right now. I believe you can do this before you do critical damage.
Okay.
Fredrik, I'm looking at you.
uh,
You read up on fate points.
Yeah, but you stressed me while I was reading.
Okay, I'm sorry. So this is what we'll do. I cost how much damage? 16 damage, and you had 6 wounds left. So that's 10 rolls on crit table. If you sacrifice one of your fate points, we won't roll on crit table. You will be incapacitated
And sleeping.
and sleep into good sleep.
Yeah, okay.
I believe this is how it works. No, let's roll the crit table first. But you can keep from dying, I
Okay,
believe.
yeah, yeah,
But
I
you
think-
may lose limbs. So let's.
Hey, I already have a bionic arm. If they take my left
40.
arm, it's not really a big deal.
We're on the is that the body?
Excuse me?
40.
Yep.
Fuck.
All right. Here we go.
I don't want a chest burster in me, no!
Oh well, that would be the least of your problems. I don't want to give you too many advantages over what Manius had because that would be unfair.
I'm fine.
First of all,
Murder him.
Okay, I'm gonna roll here. Rending
shit.
body. Here we go. Rolling the first 6.
Oh no!
9. The powerful blow cleaves the target from gullet to groin. Okay, and then another 4.
What?
So, essentially,
You're dead.
no, you're not dead, but you are grossly incapacitated, and if you burn permanently one of your fate points, you will survive.
I have some to spare.
Yes.
So I will burn one of those.
Joan is looking at me with sad puppy dog
No,
eyes.
I'm so happy. Everyone's gonna die.
So Angus,
Yeah?
let me paint up the scene here. You've just slammed your robotic fist into the gullet of this Tyranid Broodlord. He is
I was
close to death.
this close to killing.
You essentially shoved your fist through its stomach. It is bleeding profusely, but it refuses to die. And as you're stuck in it, it just... You can tell. It almost looks like it's grinning at you as it just shoves its claws into your stomach and just rips and tears. And you see the armor just peeling away and your guts like pouring out into your hands. And that's the last thing you see before your auto senses just tune out.
These aren't supposed to be outside.
Exactly. That's the last thought going through your head. Lorken,
Yes.
it's your turn to act.
You have to do 3 damage.
God, do this. I've done no damage. I roll 80 plus, except for damage where I roll 3 and below.
Okay, now you're going for an all-out attack, right?
Yeah.
So that's plus 30.
That's a hit.
How many degrees of success?
5.
5 degrees of success.
Yeah.
That's the minimum your die can do as a damage.
9, so that's 9 plus 4 plus 7, that's 16, 20 damage. Pad 5.
As Brother Angus collapses to the floor, inches away from death, Lorken sees before him Avalos, the beautiful planet Avalos that has been tormented and torn asunder and lit on fire by these xeno scum, and filled with the Emperor's fury, he just charges up his power sword and chops the beast's head off, and it goes sailing and lands with a wet thud on the ground.
Aren't we in the sewer?
A wet thud on the sewer ground. Thank you for that nice addition to this beautiful scene. You won.
And I feel the scent of poo in the air.
You've killed the beast.
Well, I can't allow a human to take the glorious head shoot.
Oh god, I'm gonna die!
No, I'm gonna no,
Alaberus
no.
turned to bolt Lorken like,
You kill a broodlord. That's no possibility of non-heresy. Dumb.
No,
three
I
Genestealers
don't.
come crawling towards. No,
Not that good.
the kind of echoing silence that falls upon the chamber remains unbroken for quite a while, as you as
I
the
almost
adrenaline
collapsed to the
fades.
ground of pain from, well, almost getting ripped to pieces by a broodlord.
But then you realize, right next to you,
Like
Angus,
someone who actually
who is
collapsed.
slowly dying.
Actually been ripped to
And
pieces by a
that's, well, the regeneration system in my armor starts kicking in. I
Drugs, beautiful drugs.
I can
see my fellow battle brother lying there on the ground.
I can imagine Angus lying there.
Oh yeah, there's
Small spurts of blood, a little bit here and there.
I thought those were sparks you were trying to make noise.
No, but
Just use
yes,
more machine
that
than
also.
man.
Because there's
And
more
I-
machine.
Pick up my
Smart.
fellow battle brother without saying a word and start carrying him out.
No thanks to the human whatsoever. If the human comments, shoot him in the head. I mean,
Jesus Christ.
no witnesses.
No, I'm not gonna kill the human.
Just a little reminder that you still haven't found the Inquisitor.
No, but he needs to be saved.
That's true. That's true.
I check on Brenda and Dovan. Super dead.
I would say that the level of death they have acquired is
Extreme.
extreme.
They're up there with Brother Manius.
Yes. No, I think
Top
this
tier level
is
of death.
worse. There is nothing left of Dovan. Nothing.
Jesus. Emperor, why do you test me this way?
But you
I have a look-see around just to see if there's any more Genestealers before
they
following
are
him.
not. You saw some before, but they had disappeared for now, scattered after the loss of their leader. But you have not killed all of them yet.
Lorken, we need to get out now.
There's a little bit of a walkway up until the Broodlord's nest, which is in one of these huge tanks, if you remember. But that's the only unexplored area you have left.
Should we destroy the nest?
We'll bring the PDF with us and burn it to the ground.
Grenades.
Yes, Lord. I'll just pick Brenda up because Dovan, I don't have a bag with me.
Unfortunately, Dovan, I guess that's his ear. You just saw.
I make a necklace out of his ear.
Wait, what? That's a time-honored Avalos tradition. Thinking perhaps this planet might have required a purge of some sort. But you make your way out of the sewers.
Yep.
It is a heavy scene, but you have defeated the Broodlord. It took some heavy sacrifice, but for now you have stemmed the tide, if at least for a moment.
We still need to search the nest for any other Genestealers and make sure that there are no humans down here.
Indeed. And you reach the mouth of the water drainage pipe, and you see Idrin, the tech priest, still working over the armor of Brother Manius, delicately applying unctions and other rites to it.
Oh my goodness.
The sacred oils.
Yes, and you see a container, 2 containers in fact, clear glass containers carrying the gene seeds of Brother Manius that will be taken back to his chapter to continue the war. Brother Alaberus,
I drop Brother Angus in the boat and say, he's still alive.
I see. I shall attend to his injuries. Were you successful in your pursuits?
The Broodlord is dead, but there's still a lot of Genestealers down there. We're gonna have to call in the PDF and...
I understand. I will contact the Lord Governor. Good luck, my lord.
Thorsalt helping you?
What do you say?
Is Thorsalt is helping you?
Yeah.
Hasn't moved outside his manor
Well,
so far.
he's helping us because the other option would be... well, you can probably figure out what the other option would be for him. I try to not
Kind
show
of quiver
my...
just look away from the Space Marine.
well,
I still feel certain level of disgust towards the Lord
Human.
Governor.
Oh, okay. Yeah. True.
the Lord Governor is, after all, a despicable excuse of a human.
But I try to not show the humans that I feel this way, because that would actually just make the situation worse.
Yes. Don't undermine the
Really?
authority of the local
Yeah.
governor. You, do you request reinforcement? Is that what you...
Yes.
And the Lord Governor actually pulls through. He sends, he sends 3 squads of his own highly trained personal guard. And
I'm going in
that
with
doesn't
them
really say
towards
much.
the to the nest again and search through it with a personal
Yes.
guard.
you return to the nest.
Yeah, after patching up and...
Yeah, and there are occasional run-ins with Genestealers, but with your guidance and the fact that they are heavily disorganized without their Broodlord, you encounter them in 1s or 2s at most, which means you make short work of them.
Yeah.
Brother Lorken, that's taking things a little bit
Not yet.
too early. Lorken, you get to prove your mettle again if you join them, as you manage to slay 1 or 2 yourself with your plasma gun and your power sword. You notice some suspicious looks from the guardsmen in your direction. After all, it wasn't too long ago that you were...
Not on the good side of
Not
him.
on the good side, exactly. You were not friends. Ultimately, you come to the Broodlord's nest, and ascending into it is a difficult matter because no more than 1 or 2 at a time, and you have to walk up alone. But inside of the giant tank, you find several of the humans, the kidnapped humans, that are in an unconscious state. It's unclear if they are infected or not. There's women and men.
We cannot risk spreading the infection further, so we have to purge these humans.
The PDF look a bit...
I'm doing the classic. What's happened to them?
They are infected by Genestealers.
These are the nobles of our planet. Should we...
They are infected and need to be purged. If they are any worthy servants of the Emperor, or were before they were infected, they would see why we need to purge them and would accept their faith.
The sergeants of the 2 squads that are with you nods grimly and motions for their men, and they walk up to the conscious and semi-conscious people. They're more sort of in like a trance-like state, and put their last guns against their foreheads and just summarily execute them. There's a grim kind of feeling over the situation as the bodies slump to the ground. You see no more Genestealers in here. You do, however, see in a corner, discarded almost like an old puppet, you see the body of a power-armored human.
I walk up to it and figuring this is either an Inquisitor or someone serving an Inquisitor, so I look through his...
Indeed, you quickly find the rosette
Yeah.
of the Inquisition, which is a symbol, the inquisitorial eye with a skull in it hanging around her neck.
Is he still alive?
She is dead. She has been dead for several days, in fact.
Okay.
There's a huge gash across her chest, and it looks like someone's been feeding on her. However, you do find, while looking through her things, journal
Okay.
of sort, which is her own. It's not locked.
But we can't look through it here. It's
No,
far too
no.
dangerous.
I suppose it would be too dangerous. So you scour with Holy Promethium and the last of the tunnels.
Yeah.
And as you make your way out, you see that Brother Angus has actually regained consciousness of a sort. Although you're in a bad state, Angus.
Yes.
This is probably worse than that time you lost an arm.
Probably.
Yeah. But thankfully your guts are back in place.
Hey.
More or less.
They're inside again.
Yep.
That's nice.
Yeah.
That's a comforting sight.
So you're standing at the mouth of the sewage pipe.
Yes.
You have cleaned out most of the Genestealers. There might be one or two stragglers left.
We're still going to have to send more people down here to clean it out thoroughly, because even one Genestealer can start a new infestation.
That's true, indeed.
It's going to take years, if not decades, before this planet is able to recover from this.
The Fabrica district is crawling with xenos.
Indeed. So, you've finished your first mission, sort of.
Sort of.
Sort
We're
of.
not off the planet yet.
You're not off
No.
the planet yet. And
We don't really have a ship to go to, though.
But we do hold the spaceport.
Yes,
True.
that we do.
And we have called for...
We have control of the spaceport. We can send everyone.
indeed.
No.
Haven't you seen the second Star Wars movie? We just need an ion cannon.
Yeah,
What?
that's all you need.
Infinite
So,
directions.
Yeah.
So we should contact Deathwatch Fort and tell them that we are actually done here, but there's still a Genestealer infestation that needs to be dealt with. We have cut off the head of the beast, but there's still Genestealers around.
Trophy? Trophy?
No.
Dovin's ear.
I'm surprised none of you took anything from the Broodlord, but
I was not conscious.
that's true.
I don't feel the need to collect
Trinkets.
I took
unless
something
they
from
are from the hated enemy, the orcs.
Damn those
You have a
orcs.
necklace of orc teeth or something?
They rot.
But they're
No,
a currency. He can
But,
even trade with the orcs.
So let's reflect a little bit. We have a few minutes left before
Yeah.
the end of the episode. So let's reflect a little bit on this first adventure, Final Sanction.
Yeah.
I feel it would have probably benefited from having something like Johan brought up, that if you're less players than this,
Yeah.
you should limit the encounters.
Also,
Maybe
I feel like
take away a Genestealer?
I
or
feel
two?
like bad luck was a factor as well.
Yes.
Yeah,
And
our luck
rules.
was very inconsistent, but which
Yeah.
happens with any kind of luck. Sometimes we rolled really well, sometimes we rolled really poorly.
Yeah.
Yes. That is a factor we can never really consider.
No.
Because random is random.
I mean, I
And,
didn't
nobody will agree.
But I'd say an introductory adventure to Deathwatch, it actually works really well because it shows that Space Marines are, in fact, very, very strong, but there are other very, very strong creatures out there that can
Indeed.
threaten a
It was a
Space Marine.
huge contrast
I-
between
Compared
the
to
rebels.
normal
I actually
humans.
love the combination in one campaign to have you have the moment where you feel like a god taking on like 50, 60 humans.
Yeah, yeah.
And then you have 3 Genestealers and you're certainly you're
I mean,
afraid
yeah.
of the outcome. So it's a mix between being very powerful, which is fun to play, and then being very underpowered compared to the opposition.
I feel as a GM that it was a good decision for me to skip a lot of the game, because we did skip a lot of the
Yeah,
game.
yeah.
Because every single one of the green dots on the map had a scenario.
Yeah.
And
That's too
all
much.
of the green dots were combat. It was just
What
combat,
the
combat,
fuck?
combat, combat,
Yeah.
combat.
I mean, it
Well,
is a dungeon crawl game. So
Sort of, yeah. And,
well, especially the
definitely-
scenario.
if you want to play it yourself, you can definitely slow the pace down
Mhm,
and
yeah,
then take a few more sessions to do it. Even
we're on a limited timeline because I wanted to get this done within 10 episodes.
Yeah.
So I was just like, I'm going to cut this part.
It's also something that Martin pointed out between sessions. It doesn't really make sense for us if we're on a mission to just go out and side quest.
No, exactly
word.
not.
No,
You're
no.
on a very limited timeline.
Yeah.
Yes.
I actually agree with that. We're Space Marines. We should probably just go for the Broodlord.
Yeah.
You're also
We're not here to fight the rebels.
You're not
anyway.
just Space Marines. You're not part of a whole the
Yeah.
whole company going in. You're just 3 Space Marines. You're
Yeah.
special forces. You don't just send special forces to the front line and go like, just
No.
stand here and shoot at some guys.
Hey, if the opposition is in the way, it's in the way. We
Yeah.
have to go through it.
And sometimes it makes sense to take a small detour to secure another objective, but just going all over the place to do.
You could modify the adventure a little and make it so it's a campaign with a side like board game feature. So you have to secure PDF forces to not be overrun and stuff like that.
You could play out scenarios with the 40k rules in this, and I think that's pretty neat. You could have been like, okay, here's 4 primary Space Marines. Let's throw in some conscripts for Imperial Guard and have you fight them.
Oh dear God, that would take forever.
No, not necessarily with 8th edition. I mean, that's a whole completely different discussion.
Yes, but yes, still.
But overall, I think this is one of the better adventures I've read for 40k role-playing games.
Yeah. Was this in the main rulebook, this adventure?
No, this was in an intro kit.
Okay.
And it's also free online.
Okay.
It's free
Yeah,
online.
then it's actually...
And the sequel is also free online.
Then I have to say it's really impressive because introductory adventures, in particular the free ones, don't tend to be this well made.
There is another one that I played with my students a long time ago, which I think is in the core rulebook, which has Tyranids as well, but it's really bad. It's you have to go to a planet, and there's just one place you go to, a small outpost, and then there's a bunch of Tyranids, and then you're done. So it's like
What?
Yeah, it's
That reminds me of one of the introduction adventures to Shadowrun that comes with every introduction adventure kit. That's called Food Fight, which is just basically a big fight in a mall. Or no, not mall, even it's a store. And they keep repeating this adventure in every edition.
and it's just something that comes along with it, I guess.
No, there's a booklet of 3 adventures that comes in a lot of editions. That's just meant to introduce you to the world. And sure, the Food Fight is short and it teaches you the combat rules, but it's such a bare bones adventure.
I think we're going to end this episode with a little, let's call it a little introduction of things to come, as it were. So I'm just
Because as the 3 players, we have no
So,
fucking
coming.
idea.
Coming next season on Deathwatch. Oh my god! Lorken, you survived! Yes.
Oh, and
I am Brother Manius.
I am going to put in a good word for Lorken for actually being an excellent servant to the Emperor.
Servants, yes.
He will be turned
This
into
is
a combat servitor.
Oh
I don't
my
know
God.
have we told us a backstory to Lorken?
That he
I was thinking of GMing, so I had this idea for an NPC named Lorken, who would be a street thug that the players might notice that he's a typical guy that would be good for being taken into the Space Marine chapter to become a Space Marine.
Yeah.
So it's kind of fitting that I ended up with a recommendation for being a good servant. And
But he must have been really young in your version if he's going to be able to be transformed.
I don't know what age, because they have
Something like-
tournaments.
On the other hand, Lorgar had his adoptive father turned into a Space Marine, kind of, in 30k. So it's not impossible.
But that's 30k.
I mean, I think
it's 10,000
Isn't it
years
like-
from now.
12 to 14.
No, I think
No.
20s, because some feral worlds, they have combat arenas.
it's
Yeah,
Yes.
but they have combat arenas for kids.
The older
Holy Jesus.
but the
Yeah.
older you get, the harder it is to become a Space Marine. It's not impossible. It's just your body becomes less accepting of the gene.
He's around 19, 18, so.
Well, we have the gene seed of Brother Manius here.
Shove it
Shove it up your ass.
Don't want the fail seed.
one down his throat, one up his ass. One of them is bound to succeed.
Reversed Game of Thrones. The seed is weak.
Oh my god. All right, so let me just give the little in the next episode. So, as the weeks pass, Brother Angus and Brother Alaberus recovers from their wounds. However, while they thought the war would at least be turning, it seems to be going the other way. And the rebels are fighting back with increasing fervor, despite their best attempts. The spaceport is held. However, the line to get there is almost completely blocked, as rebel forces seem to almost suicidally throw themselves against the Thorsholt Manor and the PDF forces remaining. And it all reaches its peak when Astropath Bailey informs the Battle Brothers that what she thought would take weeks is already upon them. The Hive Fleet is approaching.